Today our topic is how to stop worrying and start living like a Stoic. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like worries never stop. But what if I told you that there is a way to live with less stress and more peace? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us how to do this. Stoicism is not about ignoring your feelings or pretending that problems don't exist. It's about learning how to handle life's difficulties with calmness and strength. The goal is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. This might sound simple, but it's not always easy. Let's talk about how you can start living like a Stoic and stop worrying so much. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism was created over 2,000 years ago by thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. These philosophers believed that the key to a good life is understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. They taught that worrying about things outside of our control is a waste of time and energy. Instead, we should focus on our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes. This is the core idea of Stoicism. Control what you can, accept what you can't, and find peace in the process. Now let's talk about worry. Worry is a natural part of life. Everyone worries sometimes. But for many people, worry becomes a habit. They worry about things that might never happen, or they spend too much time thinking about problems they can't solve. This kind of worry doesn't help anyone. It only makes life harder. Stoics believe that worry is often caused by focusing on the wrong things. For example, if you worry about what other people think of you, you're focusing on something you can't control. You can't control other people's opinions, but you can control how you act and how you respond to others. By shifting your focus to what you can control, you can reduce your worries and feel more at peace. So, how can you start living like a Stoic and stop worrying? The first step is to practice self-awareness. This means paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. When you feel worried, ask yourself, what am I worried about? Is this something I can control? If the answer is no, then remind yourself that worrying won't change anything. For example, if you're worried about the weather, you can't control it. Instead of worrying, you can prepare for it. Bring an umbrella if it might rain, but don't waste energy worrying about the rain itself. Self-awareness helps you see which worries are worth your time and which ones are not. The second step is to focus on the present moment. Many worries come from thinking too much about the future or the past. You might worry about what will happen tomorrow or regret something that happened yesterday. But the truth is, the only moment you have is right now. Stoics believe that the present moment is all we truly have. By focusing on the present, you can reduce your worries and live more fully. For example, if you're sitting with a friend, focus on enjoying the conversation instead of thinking about what you need to do later. If you're eating a meal, focus on the taste and the experience instead of worrying about your next task. Living in the present moment helps you appreciate life more and worry less. The third step is to practice acceptance. Life is unpredictable. Things don't always go as planned. Stoics believe that accepting this fact can help you worry less. When something bad happens, instead of fighting against it, try to accept it. This doesn't mean you have to like it or pretend it's not hard. It just means you recognize that you can't change what has already happened. For example, if you miss a bus, getting upset won't make the bus come back. Instead, accept that you missed it and focus on what you can do next. Maybe you can take the next bus or find another way to your destination. Acceptance helps you move forward instead of getting stuck in worry or frustration. The fourth step is to focus on your own actions and attitudes. Stoics believe that the only thing we truly control is ourselves. We can't control other people, the weather, or the future. But we can control how we respond to these things. For example, if someone is rude to you, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you react. You can choose to stay calm and not let their rudeness upset you. By focusing on your own actions and attitudes, you take back control of your life. This helps you worry less about things outside of your control and feel more confident in your ability to handle challenges. The fifth step is to practice gratitude. Worry often comes from focusing on what's wrong or what's missing in life. Stoics believe that practicing gratitude can help shift your focus to what's good and what you already have. Every day, take a moment to think about what you're grateful for. It could be something big, like your health or your family, or something small, like a good meal or a beautiful sunset. By focusing on the good things in life, you can reduce your worries and feel more content. Gratitude helps you see that even when things are hard, there is still much to appreciate. The sixth step is to prepare for challenges. Stoics believe that life will always have difficulties, but we can prepare ourselves to face them. This doesn't mean you should constantly worry about what might go wrong. Instead, it means thinking ahead and being ready for challenges. For example, if you have a big project at work, you can prepare by planning your time and doing your best. If you know a difficult situation is coming, you can think about how you will handle it. By preparing for challenges, you can face them with confidence instead of fear. This helps you worry less because you know you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. The seventh step is to remember that everything is temporary. Stoics believe that nothing lasts forever, both the good and the bad. When you're going through a hard time, remind yourself that it won't last. This can help you stay strong and not let worry take over. On the other hand, when things are going well, enjoy the moment, but remember that it won't last either. This helps you appreciate the good times without becoming too attached. By remembering that everything is temporary, you can stay balanced and worry less about the ups and downs of life. Finally, the eighth step is to practice kindness and compassion. Stoics believe that we are all connected, and helping others can bring us peace and happiness. When you focus on being kind and helping others, you worry less about your own problems. For example, if you're feeling stressed, try doing something nice for someone else. It could be as simple as listening to a friend or helping a stranger. By focusing on others, you shift your attention away from your worries and feel more connected to the world around you. Kindness and compassion remind us that we're not alone, and that we can make a positive difference in the lives of others. Living like a Stoic doesn't mean you'll never worry again. Worry is a natural part of life. But by following these steps, you can worry less and live with more peace and strength. Remember to focus on what you can control, accept what you can't, and appreciate the present moment. Practice gratitude, prepare for challenges, and remember that everything is temporary. Most importantly, be kind to yourself and others. Stoicism is not about being perfect or never feeling worried. It's about learning to handle life's challenges with calmness and wisdom. By practicing these principles, you can stop worrying so much and start living a more fulfilling and peaceful life.